friends. Welcome to another edition of Happy Mail Monday. Yay! This is not the final back set. Now, last week I said, crossing fingers to have the set all done. I mean, I call it a set. It's just a room with my shelves and everything. But I did say that I wanted to get this all set up. And while I moved the shelves and everything, there's, as you can probably tell, there's a little bit of mess and everything going on. Basically, I've been moving zines.com onto self-hosting, and that's really taken up a lot of my time back and forth with our web host and exporting files and loading and reloading XML files, etc., to get everything to work properly. Now, there's still a lot of things I need to do, but the site is moved over. But yes, that's my excuse for having moved the shelves and not really done anything else. Oh gosh. I feel like I have a lot of things going on right now, and I'm just going in so many different directions at once, which is kind of nice because I'm a bit of a workaholic. The busyness, I'm a bit of I need to be busy all the time, but that's not the healthiest way of being. But I'm rambling. So yes, the shelves are here, but the things that are on the shelves will be moved around or moved somewhere else. I'm still trying to figure out a lot of things. I've got a window right here, and which is really good for the natural light and stuff like that. I do not have any sort of lighting set up. I've got, the light bulb in the room and a window. But with the glasses and the reflections, I'd love to be able to face this way so you're not getting the reflection. But also, if I move the camera that way, you get the plugs in the corner and things like that. So I'm trying to balance how to do all of the things and make the video look nice and and glasses, and maybe I should just get contacts or something. Very possibly. I don't know. What do you think? I personally think I look a little bit better with glasses on, but yes, I've been told otherwise. So yes, after minutes of rambling, that's what's happening with me. Just I don't even want to show you the mess. There's that mess, and then there's this mess on my desk, and I have papers scattered all over the place. I even have let's see. This is my first novel printed out because I'm finally going to rewrite it. I got a bit excited about the whole self-publishing thing back in the day before I had formal training as an editor. And I released a book way too early. It's not the worst thing I've ever read, but it's not good. It is not good. Anyway, on sale at Amazon for 99 cents. And into the rambling again. I hope you don't mind. I do want to vlog at some point. It's mainly just I have so many things, and I'm trying to get organized. I'm trying to figure out where to put my focus, because in the end I have I was thinking massive and saying major. I have a big list of things that I want to do, and I'm realizing I just don't have time for it all. And it's really probably a bit first world problem, but it's still really annoying to have to say, I really want to do this, but I don't have time for it. Or I really love this, but I don't have time for it. So yes, obviously, the videos, the Happy Mail videos, and the podcast, which will be coming back soon, have made the cut for things I really love to do and will make time. Well, I don't remember who said it, but you will never find the time for anything. If you want the time, you must make it. Found that quote a decade ago, I think, and I've tried to live my life by that. But enough of my rambling. Hello, happy Monday or Sunday evening or Thursday or whenever you're watching this. I hope your week has been well, has gotten off to a good start, or will be well. The ultimate time vortex that is YouTube and the internet. So yes, hello. Let's get on with the mail, shall we? I have 3 letters. I say letters. I don't know why I say letters. I've got 3 bits of mail to share with you today. And the first bit is a bit of mystery mail, which makes me a little bit nervous. There is no there's no return address whatsoever. It does say assembled in Germany. It's got this font, which is a little bit like intimidating, but it also kind of looks like the fonts that Publishers Clearinghouse in the States, you have won $1 million if you just open this envelope, and then obviously you haven't won $1 million just randomly. Of course not. But yeah, that's a intimidating font. Is intimidating. Okay, but from Germany. But it says postage paid UK. Assembled in Germany, postage paid UK. So I don't really know. Okay, so inside we have, looks like 2 or 3? 3? Yes. 3 little mini zines. Very, very cute. I mean, I like zines of every size and flavor and all of that good stuff. I don't know how to make it focus on the back, so I won't try. Let's see. Okay. Forgive me in advance. Ich bin ein Berliner. I feel like I want to look that up, see what it means. Oh, just give me a sec. Okay, so I have looked it up, and I'll link the article I found in the description. That's what it's called. It's the description. So we have 3 mini zines here. I'll do one at a time, of course. Ich bin ein Berliner, number 1. Now, again, please forgive the accent or lack thereof. Number 2. And the 3rd one. Ich bin ein Berserker. Ooh, okay. And they very interesting little zines, very cute. There's no note. There's not any sort of contact details that I can see at the moment. But yeah, so whoever you are, thank you. But yes, ich bin ein Berliner. In West Berlin in 1963, President Kennedy delivered his most eloquent speech on the world stage. The director of the John F. Kennedy President Library and Museum tells the evocative story behind JFK's words. Other than ask not, they were the most famous words he ever spoke. These words, delivered on June 26, 1963, against the geopolitical backdrop of the Berlin Wall, endure because of the pairing of the man and the moment. John F. Kennedy's defiant defense of democracy and self-government stand out as a high point of his presidency. Ooh, very interesting. Okay, so, yeah, like I said, no note, no return address, no nothing. So whoever you are, thank you very much for these cool zines, cool mini zines. I'm looking forward to having a closer look through them. And I do hope that when I do, I will find some sort of contact details so I can thank you properly. Or at least shout you out in the description. Yes, there we go. Interesting mail. See, not all mystery mail has to be scary. Okay, next up we have a lovely card from the lovely Emma of Puddleside Musings. Look at that stamp. Gorgeous. Another interesting one. And cute. Come on, camera. Focus. There we go. Very cool. Make sure it focuses back. Yep. And yes, Emma of Puddleside Musings. Very cool blog with all kinds of crafts and cards. And Emma also does bullet journaling. If you don't know, I actually have a zine about bullet journaling because I think it's really good and really a good way to stay organized. And it's actually been, I don't know if I can't say like officially it's been shown, there's been studies raw because it hasn't, but it can be really good for the ADHD, ADD sort of mind. Anyway, Emma, like I said, does crafty things and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm not saying that flippantly. Like, I think she makes really cool stuff. And as evidenced by this amazing, gorgeous card. Get up close so you can really take in that detail. Oh, I love watercolor. I really just, there's something about it. You know, maybe it's just, usually the colors are a bit pastel-y and that sort of thing. And it just feels really, seems really organic or something like that. Some sort of word that I'm not finding that sounds a little less cliche. Oh, goodness. I'll just take a moment. And a lovely letter from Emma inside, as well as, ooh, a delicate dance of organic cranberry rose and sweet vanilla tea. Come on, camera. You can do it. I mean, not that you really need a super close-up of the tea. Interesting. Emma sends really interesting teas that usually just, smell so delicious. I say usually, that's not to say that this doesn't smell good. It's that I actually have one functioning, of these two sinuses, only one of mine functions. So I don't have the best sense of smell. So unless it's like really smelly, I'm not going to smell it. So yes, I am looking forward to taking a sip of that cup of tea. Thank you so much, Emma. I will be writing back. And if you, actually, I don't have permission to read anything on camera or mention anything on camera, so I won't. Because I was just going to, because Emma had a question in there, and I was going to pose it to you. But yes, because I don't have permission and I really want to be sensitive to people's privacy, I won't. Okay. Now that you have no idea what I'm talking about, let's move on to Budget Press. Bum, bum, bum. Very cool. I'd like to get stickers or something, or something going for Sea Green Zines. I really would. Like, even just like the letter seals, like Emma, the bunny on Emma's letter seals or something like that, to just, I don't know. I'm not focused on making Sea Green Zines a business, though I really should be for the financial aspect. But yeah, I know that when I receive something, I like the package thing. Like there's the letter seal, and then that's carried on into a little card inside, and then there's stickers, that sort of thing. I'm not saying you always have to have stickers and additions and stuff like that, but I like it when something feels like a whole, like a present sort of thing. Because who doesn't like presents? Unless maybe they're socks? I don't know. Maybe people. So, okay. So let's see. Okay, so this doesn't say anything especially personal, so I will read it out. Let's see. Hi, Nyx. My name is Johnny B. Baker, and I have this thing called Budget Press, and I make zines by me and many other people. Here is one by my friend Kelly from New Orleans, and one by me that maybe you'll like and review. Enjoy, Johnny B. Baker. Now, I know I've seen that name. I know I've seen it on Instagram and possibly Twitter. But yes, hello, Johnny. Nice to video meet you or mail meet you, whichever way you prefer. So, the one Johnny mentioned by their friend Kelly, Terrible Stories from Kelly McClure. Title reminds me of Terrible Comics by Sober Bob. That's interesting. Oh, and there we go. Sorry to go all shaky on you. Budget Press. Publisher. Oh, that's interesting, because like you meet looks like this is a collection of short stories or things like that. Text only, as far as I can see. But it's really nice cream paper. Oh, so smooth. Sorry. I don't know if you can hear me over all that paper petting. See, I do pet zines. I do. But yeah, it's this gorgeous smooth green cream paper, and it's red type on it. Now, I wouldn't have thought red type would be very good. I would have thought it not very great for the eyes, but I suppose it must be because it's on the cream paper. But here I go reviewing zines again on the mail opening video. And nobody wants to stare at me looking down at something they can't see for too long. Yes. So Terrible Stories from Kelly McClure. Ooh, interesting. And then this one is by Johnny B. Baker. Let Your Fingers Do the Walking. We'll go like that. Certainly says a lot, that cover image, don't you think? Very interesting. Thank you, Johnny. That's amazing. Oh, what I was going to say before was I have met mostly zine makers, obviously, and people who make all sorts of levels, from like professional level to my level zines, and as far as like quality and materials and stuff like that. And I've met distros, people who sell only their stuff, and then there are people who sell as a distro, like buy zines or commission, that sort of thing. Sorry, I'm babbling. Anyway, I've met a lot of people in a lot of different roles in the zine community, but it seems Johnny actually produces zines for other people. It does say Johnny B. Baker Publisher. So that's really interesting to me. That I'm really kind of excitedly curious now. Like, does Johnny do all the layout and things as well? Does Johnny choose that this is going to be read on cream paper, that sort of thing? Or is it just that people set it up and then Johnny facilitates the printing? I'm so curious. I'll have to investigate now. Goodness, but thank you, Johnny. Thank you so much. I'm very, very eager to get into reading these and reviewing them. And thank you so much to Emma for the cup of tea and the lovely note. I'm glad you found my bullet journal zine useful. It's funny that I mentioned it and then I opened the letter and then you mentioned it, and I'm glad you liked it. And to mystery person who sent the mini zines with the slightly intimidating and yet somehow nostalgic font for me personally. Thank you to everyone who sends me mail. And if you would like to send me something, my post office box is in the description. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on my website, seagreenzeines.com, it will be, oh gosh, it's a new site and it's a new template. And there will be a sidebar somewhere and it will have my post office box in there. And I do get behind in my mail frequently, but I do try to respond with something as soon as I can. So yes, thank you so much, and thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoy these mail opening videos. I know I do, but you know, I've liked things and they haven't taken off before, so you never know. But yes, thank you. This is really a bright, wonderful start to my week. It's a great way to start the day. I definitely started the day, hence the still somewhat wet hair. Yeah. Goodness. Anyway, I will wrap up. I will stop babbling, and I will wish you all the best for your week ahead, and all the best for your post box or your mailbox or all the wonderful things. And yeah, I'll wrap it up and say until next time, goodbye. Mwah. Years ago, I had a friend crash at my place, and the next morning, she's just like, "Oh, I need 5 minutes. Where's your hair dryer?" And I said, I don't have a hairdryer. And she was so gobsmacked that someone could live without a hairdryer. And it's like, I have 2 hairdryers. They're time and wind. That's about it. No hairdryers for me. Saves electricity.